Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We've seen some clearing in the clouds since this morning. We have partly cloudy skies out there right now, but we will see those clouds start to build in as we get into the afternoon hours ahead of an active weather system that will be impacting us, bringing us some showers and some thunderstorm chances as we go into the late afternoon and early evening. Otherwise, we have some breezy conditions out there. This morning we have seen the winds finally picked up enough to issue that wind advisory, seeing gusts up to about 26 knots at the moment. So expecting those winds to stick around as we go throughout the day and pick up as we get into the afternoon hours, approaching that cold front passage, and we'll see those winds shift and be fairly strong before they start to weaken as we get into the early morning hours of our Friday. But for now, if we take a look at the current surface analysis, we do see that system that's off to the west that will be moving in to our region, bringing some showers and chances for thunderstorms. That tight pressure gradient is what's causing us to see some of those pretty strong winds throughout the day today and into the evening hours. And as that system moves through, we'll have some high pressure build in briefly behind it, giving us a quiet Friday. Looking at the upper level winds from this morning's balloon soundings, we do have southwesterly winds at 1,000 feet, becoming more westerly at 3 to 6,000 feet, and picking up a bit in speed up to 46 knots with a little jet there. And then as we go above that, we see the winds slightly weaker, becoming more westerly, or excuse me, southwesterly, as we go up to 25,000 feet, with the winds around 38 to 39 knots. The freezing level is at 11,500 feet. If we take a look at the current visible satellite imagery, we do see how that cloud material has broken down a bit over us, but we do have plenty of cloud material off to the west that will be building in behind that here shortly. Otherwise, you see those breezy conditions throughout much of the region, and they will be sticking around as we get throughout the day. Looking at the short-term high-resolution model for tracking these storms as we go throughout the day today, again, we see those clouds start to build in as we get into the afternoon hours, and as we approach around 6 p.m. local time, we'll start to see those first instances of some rain showers and good chance of seeing some embedded thunderstorms with these showers, expecting about 60% chance at the moment. And again, that cold front will start to push through, and this particular model keeps the showers around a little bit longer, but expecting those to be out of the area by 4 a.m. local time. And behind that, we'll see some clearing in the cloud cover, making for a partly cloudy day for our Friday. And as we get into Friday evening, we'll see some more clouds start to build in ahead of another boundary that will be moving in for our Saturday. And Saturday will be overall mostly cloudy day, and we'll see a chance of a few showers as we get into the afternoon and early evening. Zooming out and looking at the long-term model, again, we can see this boundary. This will be moving through Saturday evening into Sunday. A little disagreement in some of the models on how much precip we'll get, but expecting to see at least a good chance or a slight chance of a shower in the area as we go through our Saturday evening. We have high pressure building behind that boundary for a nice pleasant day on Sunday with some more seasonable like temperatures, so we'll see it break from the warm temperatures that we've been seeing the last couple of days, and we'll be returning after this evening to more seasonable conditions. And as we move into Monday, fairly nice day for the first part of Monday, but we will have this coastal system expected to develop as we get into the beginning of next week. A little bit of disagreement at the time between the models, but we do expect to see some sort of disturbance moving through the area. This model isn't showing much precip, but we have a good chance of, or a chance of seeing some precip as we get into Monday evening and throughout the day on Tuesday. Otherwise, things will start to clear up. We'll see high pressure build in again behind that, and we'll see a couple nice days for our Wednesday and Thursday, and probably round out the week with another boundary moving through Thursday evening into Friday. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart, and we have some partly cloudy conditions out there at the moment. We will see those clouds continue to build in. Some warm conditions, could see temperatures get up to close to 80 degrees. Right now expecting a high of about 79. Those winds will stick around throughout the day. Could see some gusts up to 27, maybe even 30 knots. And those winds will stick around as we get into the evening hours, expecting them to shift northwest after the frontal passage, probably after 1800 local, and we'll see those winds start to diminish a bit as we get into the early morning hours of Friday, and expecting a low around 50 degrees when we get started on Friday morning with a very slight breeze. Otherwise, we do have those colors for our weather risks across the board. Again, expecting those rain chances to move into the area after 14 local, becoming more likely as we get to 18 local. We do have those chances of seeing some lightning in the area with those embedded thunderstorms, giving it about a 60% chance as we get after 18 local, and continuing up to about midnight, and those chances of rain and thunderstorms just start to diminish as we get past the midnight hour. Plenty of color across the board for our winds today. Again, expecting to see that wind advisory probably continue through the much of the evening until we get into the morning hours tomorrow. And we do have that chance for seeing some low ceilings and visibilities with those showers and thunderstorms. Looking at the next couple of days, Friday should be a pretty nice day, seasonable day. We'll see a little bit of a cool down behind this front, so only expecting a high of 65, which is about average for this time of year. Otherwise, partly cloudy and a pretty nice day. As we get into Friday evening, we'll see some increasing clouds ahead of that next system, becoming mostly cloudy by Saturday morning. Otherwise, a seasonable evening with a low of 49. As we get into our Saturday, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions. It'll be slightly breezy as well. Another fairly mild day with slightly above average temperatures, expecting a high of 68. Slight chance of those rain showers as we get into the late afternoon, early evening, again with that boundary pushing through the region. And very slight chance of thunderstorms with those showers, but so at the moment not really expecting that, but there's a very slight chance we could see maybe some lightning in the area. Looking at the extended forecast, as we get into Sunday, we should see mostly becoming partly cloudy as we go throughout the day. Should be a fairly nice and seasonable day for Sunday with a high of 61. As we get into Sunday evening, expecting a low of 40, and then by Monday we'll start to see some clouds start to build in, expecting a high of 59, and we'll see that chance of some rain showers in the PM hours with that coastal system coming together. And as we go overnight, Monday only expecting a low of 47, and those rain chances to continue into our Tuesday with another mostly cloudy to overcast day for our Tuesday. Chance of rain throughout the AM and maybe even into the PM, depending on how that system comes together. As we get into Tuesday evening, we're expecting a low of 42, and Wednesday should clear out to be a fairly nice day with partly cloudy and slightly breezy conditions ahead of another disturbance that will be moving into the area on the later part of the week. That will wrap up our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.